If you want to take your talent to another level and become a talent plus person, in this video I'm going to be reviewing this book, Talent is Never Enough by Maxwell. So stay tuned. What's up everybody, it's Idris here and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking on this book, Talent is Never Enough by Maxwell. And if you don't know Maxwell is American leadership expert. He has trained over 1 million leaders across the world. So this book is about why highly talented people are not the most highly successful people. So the book believes that talent is never enough, and the book believes everybody has talent, but we must rise above our talent. So as you can see from the title of the book, discover the choices that will take you beyond your talent. That is, when you make the right choices, it takes you beyond your talent and you become a talent plus person. But most people fail to rise above their talent because of the wrong choices they make. So in this book, Maxwell discovered 13 key areas which you can become a talent plus person. So those 13 key areas are the chapter by chapter. So I'm going to talk a little about each chapter and some of my favorite quotes from each chapter. So the first one is believe lift your talent. Belief is the greatest obstacle to success because most people fail to believe in themselves. That's why they fail to achieve their desired success. So the favorite quote I love from this chapter is, you will become in the outside what you believe inside of you. From the quote, whatever you believe inside of you, that's what you take action on, and your belief is a reflection of your action. So whatever you want to do, you should believe strongly in yourself and you become a talent plus person. And this book, in each chapter, Maxwell include a walkthrough exercise that will install belief in you. So learning without taking action is just waste of time. So you have to take action. So Maxwell include the action taking exercise so you will take action and believe in yourself. The second chapter is passion energizes your talent. It is your passion that keep you daily go to work, wherever you want to do, whether it is tough or when everything is moving very smooth. It is your passion that energizes you to rise above your talent. So the favorite quote I love from this chapter is, death is not the greatest loss in life. The greatest loss is what dies inside of us while we live. And the quote is by normal cousin. The next chapter is initiative activate your talent. And my favorite quote from this chapter is, the greatest time wasted is the time at starting. So whenever you are starting something, it might be proven to be difficult, but once you get started, everything becomes easy. So the next chapter is focus direct your talent. And the favorite quote I love from this chapter is, I'm a motivational guy, so the favorite quote I love from this chapter is, if you want to be successful in life, you have to focus on what you can do, not what you can't. The next chapter is preparation positions talent, and my favorite quote from this chapter is, if you are preparing today, chances are you will not be preparing tomorrow. And there is also part after of this chapter which says preparation for tomorrow starts with the right use of today. So I love this book so much, highly recommended, and if you love to check it out, I'll put a link in the description down below. So the next chapter is practice sharpens your talent, and the favorite quote I love from this chapter is, preparation positions talent and practice sharpens your talent. So the next chapter is perseverance sustain your talent. In fact, sometimes when you are on a journey or wherever you are doing, things might get very tough. So it is your perseverance that sustain your talent, that keep you, keep going and keep doing whatever you are doing. So, and the favorite quote I love from this chapter is by Thomas Edison, which says, many of life failure are people who do not realize how close they were to success when they quit. Sometimes it might be very close to success whenever you are doing something, even though it's very difficult. But most people quit once they are very close to success because they don't realize how close they were to success. So you got to keep going. Whatever you are doing, you just have to keep hustling and keep going. The next chapter is courage test your talent, and the favorite quote I love from this chapter is just a definition which says, learning is change in behavior, and you don't learn something until you take action and use it. So if you learn anything, you got to take action on it. Since I read this book, it has really changed a lot of things. It's a game changer for me because I realized how to tap into my potential. So highly recommend that. Again, I'll put a link in the description below.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.